Good afternoon. This is Donna Fishbeck. I am the Chief of Staff. I will be providing today's update and briefing on behalf of Superintendent Baszler as she is attending another meeting at this time. So welcome all of you. I will begin as we normally do with our statement of intent. Really, it's to guide our school districts with data-informed decisions so all students continue to learn and all North Dakota citizens are safe and well. And our end state is to get our educational services back to normal. And today's briefing, we will brief you on what has occurred over the weekend from our last briefing on Friday and what is available to us. ACT vouchers will be our first topic. Approximately 340 state-paid ACT vouchers were sent to 74 schools for juniors who missed the initial state ACT test on March 3rd, 2020. These juniors will be able to test for free on either the June 13th or the July 18th national ACT test date. These serialized vouchers also ensure that the students' test scores will be reported in school and district junior reports. So again, in terms of ACT vouchers, approximately 340 state-paid ACT vouchers were sent to 74 schools at this point in time. This past weekend, as always on Saturdays, the Family Engagement team met with the Family Engagement Cabinet, and a diverse group of families shared the highs and the lows of maintaining balance during distance learning. Some great conversations stemmed around some of the following topics we'd like to share with you. Many examples of positive praises for educators going above and beyond what would be expected to maintain relationships and learning in creative ways. Kudos to our educators. There was conversation on the stresses that older students may be facing with a multitude of assignments coming in at various times. Many of our high schoolers have started working summer jobs and need routine and clear expectations set so they can plan ahead for the week. Other topics discussed at the family engagement is one father shared how his children are thriving with passion projects, which are high interest project learning opportunities. His children love fishing and are exploring starting a fishing lure business. They are learning about the mathematics and chemistry through hands-on opportunities. The subject of grading is a concern for some of the parents, as was shared. Since some districts are on a pass-fail system, we need to work extra hard to promote learning for the sake of learning and look at intrinsic motivation with our older students. Some parents felt overwhelmed with having to be familiar with so many technology applications, and this was expressed by many within that group. Parents are eager to understand the process of when schools would be reopened, and many express concerns about health and safety of students and adults. And so just wanted to share what some of that conversation and topics stemmed around our family engagement. Guidance on school reopening. As you're aware, the governor has the sole ability to reopen schools in the state. This decision is not taken lightly. The governor will examine data and expert knowledge from the Department of Health officials to make this decision. A guidance plan is being created by the Department of Health, the Department of Public Instruction, and members of the field. This guidance will be outlined in 4 bucket areas of consideration. The first 3 areas serve as indicators and assurances, and these assurances are: the first is academic support. What is the school's plan to meet every child's need, including all learners, especially those children who are on individualized education program plans? A second assurance and indicator would be funding. We're going to be examining specific needs to provide support. The third is social emotional. What are the needs that have resulted from COVID-19? And so again, in terms of guidance on school reopening, the first 3 buckets that will be a focus for indicators and assurances are academic support, funding, and social emotional. The last bucket, logistics, health, and safety, will involve a more standard operating procedure for operating schools when the governor makes the decision at that time. At a minimum, schools will have to address, for example, transportation, social distance recommendations, cleaning and sanitization procedures, and food preparation and serving. Next step for the family engagement team moving forward will be planning and preparation for our inclusive PK Alliance team. Okay. Our resource operations project site is up and running. If you'd want to go to our website, they'll continue to add resources to that source. And so that would be going on to our COVID-19 site on our NDDPI website for our resource operation. That is up and running on the site as we speak. The elementary and secondary school emergency relief fund, which is referred to ESSER, Assistant Superintendent Maskey is currently doing some training and an informational session as we speak. And so we have submitted as a department our certification and agreement for funding under the Elementary and Secondary Schools Emergency Relief Fund to be used, and we expect to have a 3-day turnaround. And so we will be providing that training, which is going now, and that will be recorded and available on the website. Our special ed topic, Jerry Tevens has a call with special ed directors tomorrow, and a parent and advocacy group call is scheduled for Thursday. Again, we want to do a reminder for the North Dakota Teacher of the Year. The application deadline date has been extended to May 8th, 2020. So far, 16 counties are represented by 25 applications. So it's our desire to have a teacher from every county in North Dakota. So please, we encourage you to nominate and or encourage those to submit those applications. This is a short briefing for today. We look forward to providing you a briefing tomorrow afternoon. So that will conclude today's briefing. Thank you very much.